This banana is actually a working phone. And this phone looks straight out of the Barbie dream house. And this phone has a built-in projector. Today, we're looking at some of the strangest, most unhinged smartphones in the entire world. Some of them are actually genius, and some of them should have never been made in the first place, to be honest with you. First strange smartphone that we have is this BlackBerry Key2. And you're probably wondering, Sarah, that's just a normal phone. What do you mean? Let me show you. We all know what the Blackberries look like back in the day. They were like little tiny with the little tiny keyboards. This is the Gen Z version, shall I say. So it's pretty much like a smartphone version of a BlackBerry phone, which is so crazy to look at because like this keyboard is so like 2000s, you know? And then even has like the BlackBerry logo, but it has this giant like screen that looks so futuristic. I don't see the appeal to this whatsoever because typing on this has to be really, really bad. Let's be so freaking for real. This phone is really, really strange because it's like a futuristic phone mixed with an old style phone combined into one. And it's just really mind-boggling. Like this is touchscreen. I feel like this phone has to be built for people that like could not get past the good old days. We need the old-fashioned keyboard on the phone. I don't like the little touchpad. We need this keyboard right here. Why fix it if it's not broken? See, because I'm trying to type the letters right now. Oh, I'm showing the Wi-Fi password. Oh, I'm trying to type the letters and this is not really working out for me. This phone was built for two people, my grandmother and the nerdy tech guy. It literally has fingerprint ID. My little brain can't comprehend this. So the finger sensor is on the touchpad. This is giving me such mixed signals right now. It's so lightweight too. I take back everything I said. This is actually so cool. Having the wombo combo of such a old feature with the new touchscreen, it just looks sick. Like it looks like they know something we don't. They look like they're ahead on time. To give this phone a fair test, we're gonna do a comparison speed test for the typing. iPhone 16 versus BlackBerry Key2. First, we'll do the iPhone. We're gonna set the timer, subscribe to Sarah Grace, or...
You didn't subscribe. 718.
Okay, 718. All right, let's try this phone now. If I can beat it, then I might give this phone a chance. If not, don't get it.
And go.
No. Wait, hold on. Stop making noises. Whoa. I'm about to start tweaking on this phone right now.
Ready, set, go.
Oh gosh, no. Sarah Grace, or you. My fingers are too fat. My fingers are too fat. Oh my gosh. Double the freaking time. That is crazy work right there. This is really hard to type on. I'm gonna be 100% with you. It's so difficult. Like my fingers just kept pressing all the buttons because my thumbs are too fat. Honestly, I tried to give this phone a chance and think, you know what? Maybe it's not so strange after all. Maybe it's doing things better. Nope, this is just a really strange phone. Very weird, unnecessary even. And throughout the video, we are going to be rating the weirdness scale on these phones. This one was strange, but not the weirdest I've seen. I'm gonna have to give this like a 2. I'm gonna give it a 2. The next strange phone we have is this right here is one of the strangest phones I've ever seen. Check it out. Wait for it. It's a walkie-talkie. Walkie. Why don't you talkie-walkie, baby? Check this out. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Isn't that freaking crazy? It's literally a smartphone in the shape of walkie-talkie. I need to like actually realistically use this. I will get so much clout points with my friends. They would be like, yo, bro, you're so cool. And check this out. It gets better. Bang. Oh, that didn't do anything. It looks like old and chunky, like one of those old school phones that they had in the back of the day. And then it just has this like touchscreen screen on it. Like, what is life right now? This is so cool. It has like the gallery clock, a calculator. You got music on this thing. This is sick. And check it out, banger. Imagine like, I use my flashlight so much. Like you're just like, you know, on your phone, la la la, bang. Oh my God. So cool. It wait, it has a front facing camera too. Okay, we need to try this out. Picture. Gosh, this is so sick. Wow, holy crap. This camera is not half bad at all. Like that actually looks pretty sick, right? It looks better than most Samsungs. No tea, no shade. Is this the back camera? Ready?
Turned it off.
I have such an awkward smile when I take pictures like that. Whoa. You know what? Screw my iPhone 16. This is the move. Who gave it the right to look that freaking crispy? Like, do you see this? That is some good quality camera right there, Jody. Okay, let's try a video. What's up? This is my new camera for vlogging. We're gonna put all the vloggers on this phone from now on, the 4K quality. Audio is trash though. Audio is dookie. I really wanna call somebody. I need to make a very serious call here in a minute, so just give me a second. Yeah, hey mom, did my ointment ever get delivered? Yeah, the fungal ointment. Okay, nice. I'll pick it up later. All right, love you, bye. Hey, why are we recording that? That was a personal call. That was a personal call. It didn't work. It didn't actually work. I'm not gonna lie, this is just so fun to look at. Is it not cool? Or am I just tripping out for no reason? Next one is really gonna put us through a loop. Check this out. Yes, it does actually work. So crazy. So this is like a purse, obviously. I'm wondering how this actually works because, wait, does this spin? No, it's a scam. It does not spin. But there are buttons on the phone. So that leads me to believe this does actually function as a real working phone. Scam this whole time. I think that this, you're just supposed to plug it into a phone. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes, oh, it's controlling the phone. Talking all this trash. I hope I get a call soon on my new phone. How do I pick it up? Hello? This is Sarah Grace calling. How can I help you?
Can I have a cheeseburger?
Sir, this is Whataburger. Wait, sir, this is Pizza Hut. Why'd you hang up on me? What the heck? So this phone actually does work. The problem is it's not a phone in itself. It's pretty much just connected to your smartphone, which still pretty cool. Like imagine someone walking around carrying this purse and you're just like, there's like, oh my God, like that is so cool. On the strange scale, I'm gonna give this a solid 9, I'm not gonna lie. A purse that's a phone, that is really, really weird. Whoa, whatever this phone is, it is heavy. Like this box is like 10 pounds. Holy crap. Oh my God. This thing is huge, brother. This is so funny. I know exactly what this is and you guys are gonna freak out when y'all find out what this does. Check this beast out. This is the biggest brick that they could pick up. Dad phone final boss. And it is called the Tank 3 Pro. It's making sense now. It's all clicking. When I show you what this phone does, you're about to pee pee poo poo in your pants. Whoa. This smartphone has a built-in projector. This smartphone can project like a TV, Netflix, YouTube. What are they coming up with these days? Where do they come up with these ideas? Like somebody was just really thinking, they're like, smartphone, projector. And then this phone was born. Oh my God, this thing costs $700? I paid $700 for this crap. It's just so heavy, shouty. I cannot imagine carrying this around.
That is not 20 pounds.
A 10 pounder is heavier than this. It's definitely like 6. It has Face ID too, what the heck? Bro, that's a very good name for this phone. It is a tank, shouty. Tank, do your tanking. Whoa! This is the coolest thing I've ever bought. And I say that every time I buy something cool.
So let's see if that still works.
So good.
We're on the Wi-Fi. So
Joyride pop-up shop, grand opening. The pop-up shop.
whether
Man, that looks so good.
We're on the Wi-Fi. So let's see.
That looks like a TV from like
It
Apple.
does. I don't know what to do with myself after that. Quite literally the coolest thing I've ever bought in my entire life. It is really heavy and it doesn't make sense to use on the daily basis, but like to have on the go, it's a W. It's a W. I give this phone on the weird scale a solid 10. It gets the biggest weird because like, bro, what is this Terminator looking phone? Like what? It's the best money I've ever spent in my life. Not my house, not my car. This phone right here. Barbie, life in a dream house. Freaking love Barbie, dude. I love Barbie. This is a Barbie themed flip phone. Look how themed this is. Oh my. Okay, so in the box we have not only a case, but also a charm. It's the prettiest thing I've ever seen in my life. And the one and only Barbie phone. So it has a mirror on the outside, which is so Barbie coded. Let's be so for real. I wish that they made this. I think they do have something like that. Like a Barbie smartphone. Because this is a flip phone, not as cool. It does come with a little case. This is not pretty enough. They give you a case for it too. I want to know how much I paid for this. Oh, okay, this phone only costs like 130 bucks. That's good. I thought I paid like way too much for this. And we also have charms and we have a pink charger and also a pink battery. Lots and lots of stickers. That makes a lot of sense. This is a really cool gimmick, but I'm like, realistically, who is buying a flip phone in 2025? Imagine we hit him with the wombo combo. These are all different. You can't change the front. You can only change these 3. Although I will say the mirror was a nice touch, but like literally look how fingerprinty it got in like the past 10 seconds. Holding your phone is just gonna get fingerprints all day long. This is truly what having adult money is about. Spending it on things like this. So we have the phone set up and the wallpaper is so cute. It just has a V on it for Barbie. And oh my God, this is so surreal. This is the settings mode. It has like the Barbie logo and everything's like in like pink and red. It is weird that because it does have things like the internet search and stuff like that, but it is a flip phone. So it just does feel super outdated. Oh, look, we have a flashlight. Oh, there's a camera built into this. What do you think of the camera?
That is horrible.
That's real bad, Shody. That's real bad. Look, it has a screen on the front. Sick. I didn't see that. Okay, I need to know what the ringtone sounds like on this though. Like out of everything, that's what's gonna make or break this phone right now. Okay.
They're all mid.
They're all mid, right? Thank you. Oh, hello. And it's just not giving that. It's really not giving that, unfortunately. $130 for what? Really? I will say this is one of the weirdest phones we've had the entire video because it's entirely Barbie themed phone. So this is gonna have to be up on the 10 scale for the weirdness. It's just so bizarre to me. Weird doesn't always mean it's a bad thing. It's weirdly amazing. They're only getting weirder from here. Shodies. This is already going to a very beautiful spot right now. Check out my Ben 10 looking ass. So I know what you're probably thinking. Sarah Grace, that is not a smartphone, that is a watch. Well, if it makes calls like a phone and it has apps like a phone, is it not a phone? Gotcha there. This is the goofiest looking thing I've ever seen. Like, I swear I would have rocked this in middle school. Crazy though. What in the Alibaba looking? Here is my watch smartphone. Boom, we can make a call. Banger. We also can take a picture. Golly, I'm so ugly sometimes. We can download apps on the Google Play Store. We can also check my heart rate and my steps. Oh, we can measure my BPM. Exercises, music, record, stopwatch. Oh, timer for brushing your teeth. I only brush my teeth for 10 seconds. Oh my gosh, we have like every app on here. This is a legitimate smartphone right here on your wrist. But there's one big question I have. One huge question that must be answered. Can you watch TikTok on this? So we were able to get TikTok on here, which is honestly just wild because it's so tiny and technically it's a watch. But I guess you could watch TikTok on your watch. I will say the audio is garbage though. Like, can you hear it? I don't know if it gets any higher than that. There's like no volume button on this. This is pretty much like a phone just built onto your wrist. Kinda sick. Sorry, I got brainwashed. Do you see that? That was actively TikTok brain surveillance.
Dude, your face, you're like.
This has to be pretty high up on the strangeness for the phone scale. I'm gonna have to give it a solid 9. That's where this goes. It's just weird all around. Y'all are ready for this? It's literally a phone that's a banana. So this works similarly to the first phone that we had, as in it doesn't actually work as a phone itself, but you can make calls on it. So, but you have to connect it via the Bluetooth. Make a Bluetooth call.
Can I help you?
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Answering about the HEB.
Oh, nice. What do you want? Why'd you call me?
You called me.
I'm a menace. Oh, he's calling back. Hello?
If you're using this for a video, I want everyone to hear that Sarah Grace is the stupidest sister in the world.
You're not getting any inheritance.
He's speaking from a banana.
I know, I'm like, don't you ever talk to me like that again, you hear me? If this video gets 10,000 likes, we'll use this for 24 hours instead of an actual phone, just this. As you can guess, the banana on the weird scale gets the big fat 10. Weirdest phone of the video, to be honest. This next phone is really, really strange because it actually can squirt water. It's a squirt phone. I'm just using my phone, brother, what's the problem? I pranked him, guys. Put hashtag in the comments, Joel got pranked. You didn't notice I was over there filling it up in the sink? No. So weird, right? And then the numbers is the button. The squirt phone on the weirdness scale gets a solid 10. Because why? This next one is really, really strange, but really, really cool. This is the Nothing phone. It just came out. It's the Nothing Phone 3A, I believe. Yeah, the 3A Pro. These are some of the coolest smartphones available right now. Welcome to Nothing. They're so funny. They're so funny. So this phone is so unique because it's actually a transparent phone. You can see all of the hardware in the phone. It's like completely see-through. Like, is that not the coolest thing ever? Honestly, like the same as an iPhone, but I think it's so much cooler than an iPhone. If an iPhone looked like this, I would buy it.
Oh, disgusting.
It looks cool. What do you mean? You're just a hater. Put it in the comments. Hashtag Joel's a hater. It is so, so cool. Look at how the layout is. Like, this is so much better than like any other Android because it's just so clean and aesthetic. So, so nice. Like, even the sound effects are so good. Look at the glyph interface. That is so cool, right? So like if you're getting a call or something, it'll go with the ringtone. It's so crazy. I literally just they put lights on the back of the phone. I was like, yep, this is it for me. The phone itself is just giving like such a weird like space vibe. But I will say though, it's definitely not that strange compared to the other phones we've unboxed. So on the weirdness scale, this is low-key just gonna get like a solid like 2. Like this is pretty standard. It's just a little quirky, I have no idea what this is, but it's giving intense. Like it has this like big red crystal on it. I don't know what it is. What the heck is this? I'm so confused. It claims to be able to give the viewer a 3D experience on the phone. So we have the phone ready and I'm about to play a video. And like I said, this phone is supposed to make the video 3D. I don't know if I believe that or not, but let's check it out. Oh my, Chat, it actually works, chat. Hold on, wait, I need to watch this. This is so trippy.
Ball days.
It looks like it.
How does this work? What in the witchcraft? What in the... Okay, I wonder if it can make like everything 3D. Okay, let's see if this works. It's just a random YouTube video.
Rex?
Yeah, this doesn't work.
Well, of course.
Chat. What is this good for then? Because it has like one video built in. What else am I supposed to do? Like, I don't know what to tell you, chat. I mean, it did work. Like the holographic, like 3D vibe is definitely there. It's not like super intense. It's like when you're in the theater and it really feels like it's flying at your face. But it definitely is really, really impressive for a smartphone. I didn't believe it was actually gonna work, but it actually did. On the strange scale, I'm gonna give this a solid 7. It's definitely really, really strange, but it is just like your average phone. It's not a freaking banana, so it's not that weird. Are y'all ready for the next weird phone?
What the heck?
And it actually works. Hello? Obviously, I'm joking. Come on, this is so fun. I did not try, be quiet. I bought this for no other reason other than I thought it was funny. I don't know. On the weirdness scale, this gets a nice 9. Not a 10, it's a 9. It's a 9. Now get out of here. Okay, this next one, insane. Absolutely insane. I was low-key a little confused whenever I unboxed it because I'm like, why do I have so much stuff? We have a keyboard, a mouse, dock. Then I remembered, is actually able to convert into a PC. So it's Acer, which Acer is a computer company, I believe. So it makes sense. But this thing is so tiny and skinny. So like, I really don't see how this could turn into like a real usable PC. So after some trial and error, we were actually able to turn it into the computer by connecting the mouse and keyboard with just plugging them into this little dock. So it's pretty much set up like an entire computer. I will say, why is it propped up this way? Like, does it not make a lot more sense for the dock to be this way? I wanna see if we can actually do some type of computer stuff on here. Everything about it feels like a computer, except the fact that it's in the shape of a phone and the fact that it's slow as freak. Like when you go to the homepage, like this is like a computer. It's so cool. You have Mail, Cortana, and we're controlling it all through this mouse and keyboard. The problem is we're using the interweb, and the interweb is taking a really long time. See if we can at least do Google on this thing. You see how slow this is? This is one of the laggiest computers I ever done used, except it's not a computer. It's a phone. I would rather use any other device than this device right now because it just doesn't freaking work. Honestly, this is supposed to be like a computer vibe, and it's just very irritating to use. Like, can we still use? No, you can't. You can only use the mouse and keyboard when it's docked up like this. This has to be one of the stupidest things that's ever been invented. Sorry, Acer. No judgment, no hate. Just not a fan of this product. But on the weird scale, this definitely has to get a solid 6 because it technically is just a normal phone that is trying to be a computer. Get this. I'm not gonna throw it. It was kind of expensive. This next one might be the weirdest phone of the entire video. This is a chalkboard phone. Yes, it is a phone. Hello? And a chalkboard. How did I even stumble across this? I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. I don't understand it. You can even see the writing on there. Here's the problem. I didn't buy any chalk. I just know people hated to see that. But seriously, I think this had to have been for like a classroom or something. Olden days classroom.
Oh, look, the numbers appearing. Over here.
Where? That was not funny. Okay, no, you know what? I take it back. It's not a classroom. I feel like this is just like back at a house. Like, let's just say like you're getting a call. It's like, do you have a pen? And it's like, oh yeah. And then you can like write down like numbers or something that someone's like telling you, right? It makes sense. I will say, now that I'm looking at it, I feel like it isn't that weird. I think on the weirdness scale, it's probably a 7, right?
A 5.
Okay, it's a 5 on the weirdness scale. You guys have to let me know in the comments down below, which phone do you think was the weirdest out of everything that we opened? My personal favorite, still the walkie-talkie. It's always gonna be the walkie-talkie.